So today I have a letter that I've written for my birth parents, and it's right here, but I'm going to be reading it. So here we go. This is what it says. Dear birth parents, I've been thinking for all my life over the questions and thoughts that I've had. And even though my questions are as long as they are infinite, so is the time lost between us. There are no words to fill the gaps or actions to bring back the past, or no thoughts that can be written. I'm a stranger to you, and we are separated by oceans, mountains, and skies. Even though I carry your DNA and you have lived through me my whole life, as your survivor, I would fool myself if I said it felt like you never really left. Instead, it feels like I'm carrying the makings of strangers. Who I am is a body caught between two lands and unable to meet the tides. A forgotten girl who has left and so far away before she was found. You're the people I'm related to, and yet I will never meet you. I always wonder what you felt, if you remember me, how things could have been different, if you still cared for me and loved me deep down. I guess I will never know. I'm half of both of you, and whether you meant to or not, this is what I have to remember you by. This body, this ship that carries me through my life. My body is a constant reminder of who I am and where I came from. People around me always ask me why I speak good Spanish and where do I really come from, and why I look different from the rest of my family. It sets me apart from my friends, from society, and the constant feeling that I don't belong. I have so much to tell you about my life, what I've done, and who I've become. In the end, I can't communicate my loss and sadness to you, as you will never know, and although I can imagine the situation that you are in and why you had to make this decision, I don't blame you for what has happened. I want to, but I just can't because I don't know you. But I'm so angry at the system for putting its people at risk, leaving so many babies unwanted. A system devised to keep the population down, but looking at all the many broken hearts and forgotten children or orphanages, it hardly feels like a success. When people talk about being lost, they mean a person, a presence, or a feeling. And I have lost all of those things. But most of all, I've lost myself, my identity, my family, and even my name. I'm a victim to the system, and I see so many like me whose lives are filled with questions and blank spaces. The closest things they will get to the answer is themselves. They are thrown questions as if they are stones, a heavy weight to carry, and when sent into the ocean for answers, it is buried so deep beneath the ocean, nowhere to be seen again. This haunts them and makes them sad till the very end, up to this day. I don't think anyone can really understand that, and what it's like to grow apart from yourself, your family, and from your child. But I have to move on just as you did. I carry pain and so much struggle. But struggle is my strive, and also my weakness, and part of my will to survive. I've learned to live throughout everything, and even to pick myself up, and to fall. And even when I'm falling to so many pieces, I've learned to pick myself up and survive. This is my promise to myself. I will move on. There will be beauty and happiness from everything, and I will let go of my past. Even though we may never meet, I'm glad I'm your daughter. Thank you.